As a typical Nigerian girl, I strongly believe that fried rice without liver is not very Nigerian. Of course, food is not boring. We have so many variations like beef fried rice, chicken fried rice. So today I'm going to show you how I make my own beef fried rice. To begin, you're going to clean your beef, wash it thoroughly and pat it dry. Next, you want to remove any visible fat around the beef and then cut into bite sizes just like this. Now this is done, I'm going to transfer into a pot, going with some pureed onion, some green seasoning. I'll link that video in the description box. Next I went in with some chili peppers, some seasoning, garlic and ginger, curry powder and some bay leaf. I'm going to stir well to combine, cover and allow this to steam for the first 15 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll prep the veggies for the rice. I have some bell peppers, carrots, onions, Scotch bonnet and some green onion. I also added some sweet corn. Before you cut, you want to make sure they are nicely washed. I rinse this thoroughly in salty water. So I'm going to cut them into small sizes like so and set them aside. Today's virtual hug is for Miriam Birenda watching from Uganda. I'm glad you love the recipes. Please let me know where you're watching from so I can send you a hug in my next video. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch. I love you. So after 15 minutes, I checked on the beef and at this point I figured I needed to add a bit more water so the beef can really be tender. In some cases, you may not even need to add water because beef contains its own liquid, but I needed it to be really tender, so I added just a bit more water, not too much. Meanwhile, I have here some of the peppers already chopped. I have the sweet corn here. I also have some onion already chopped, seasoning, garlic, ginger, Scotch bonnet to taste. After another 15 to 20 minutes, the beef is completely cooked at this point. I'm going to, take it out and save the stock. We'll need the stock later. Alright, so before I proceed, I'm going to take care of the rice. I'm using the long grain parboiled rice and I don't like to cook my rice halfway for my jollof or fried rice. Reason being that, I may risk the chance of it getting soggy and I don't want that. The safe thing I like to do is pour boiling water over it like this and let it sit for at most 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, cover it so that the steam can really get into it. After 7 minutes, you're going to come back and you see the water turn milky in color. That's starch, yeah. You're going to drain that water, add salt and scrub it with your 2 hands. Continue to do that until the water turns pale. Still watching? Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Please subscribe. It is free. They don't charge you for it even though it says subscribe. It is free. Click the bell notification so you'll be among the first to know anytime I upload a new video. Thank you. The water is clear now. I'll transfer into a colander so it can drain out any excess liquid in there. In a pot, I'll go in with some vegetable oil. You can also use butter for this stage. Once it heats up, add some onion, just a little bit. Stir that for about 30 seconds, just until it starts to turn fragrant. Once you achieve that, you're going to add your grated garlic, your seasoning and salt. I also added some turmeric. Stir this well to release all those fragrance, and then I'll add my washed rice. Remember why I allowed the rice drain? It is because I wanted to toast it. You're going to add the rice and toast it until it becomes grainy. Now our rice is toasted. I'll go in with the meat stock we saved earlier and top it up with a bit more water. See how concentrated that stock is. Now you don't want to add too much water anytime you're cooking fried rice. No matter the kind of fried rice, don't add too much water. Your goal should be for the rice and the water to be at the same level. And remember, we soaked this rice in hot water. It also cooked it partially, so don't fall for that. Now adjust the seasoning if necessary. Cover and allow it cook until it is about 70 to 80% done. Next, I'm going to fry our beef. In a pot, you're going to add some oil, not too much. Go in with the cubed beef and fry. You don't want to fry this to be too dry. You don't want it to be kakaraka dry. So fry for a while and take it off the heat. Say I can in the comment section if you can fry this beef and not throw one into your mouth till you finish cooking this food. You must be very disciplined. Now this is done, I'm going to set this aside. With the oil, you can clean this out. This is not so bad. Plus, I fried beef in it. It's not bad. I've gone in with some onion now, which I'll fry for a few seconds, about 30 seconds, before I go in with a bit more ginger. Ginger is very nice in fried rice. Add your pepper to taste, go in with your seasoning to adjust, and fry for another 30 seconds. We want all of this to release that beautiful aroma. Okay, now that is achieved, I'll go in with my green beans. I didn't show you these green beans earlier, but yeah, green beans, some green pepper, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. You can add a red one as well. Stir and let this cook for at least 2 minutes. 2 minutes later, I'll go in with the sweet corn and the carrot. I like to add my carrot around this time so it retains its crunch. Add your seasoning. I just added a bit of salt and some all-purpose seasoning. Cover and let that go for just 1 minute. You don't want that carrot to lose its crunch while I go check on the rice. The rice is 80% done at this time. I'll take it off the heat at this point. This was after 1 minute. At this point, I was like, where's my beef? I should have added it earlier so they all, come together. The beef will also get a chance to soften up a bit more. But yeah, I added it lastly. At that point, I couldn't cook it any further. Otherwise, my veggies were just going to become so soggy. But please add your beef earlier. All right, stir well now and it should be ready. Once I get to this stage of fried rice, I start to do the happy dance because I know food is ready. I've gone in with some rice and some of the veggies as well. Stir well to combine. You want to do this on medium to high heat. I went in with a bit of butter as well because my rice was a bit dry. Plus, it also added that beautiful flavor to the fried rice. Alright, continue to do this. Once you're sure everything is properly locked in, transfer to a tray. Now with fried rice, I like it to cool down completely before I transfer to my airtight containers and then into the refrigerator so it doesn't go bad easily. Now continue to do this until everything is done. Don't forget to add some spring onion for that touch of freshness. I just love the way it brings back freshness to the fried rice. If you're still watching and haven't clicked the like button, please click the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. Everything is set, food is ready. I'm going to now serve and enjoy. I had this with some beef and coleslaw on the side. It was insanely delicious. I hope you try this out. Check the description box for the list and measurement of everything I used. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one.